I had relations with a pig. That's called porking.
Ugh, that's tasteless.
No, ma'am, that's tasteless adjacent.
Oh, Slopdog, you guys there?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Gee.
Oh.
This poor Bone. Oh, well, welcome to our third episode, Tasteless Adjacent. And poor Bone is, he is in a rough place, right? Yep.
To say the least.
So, can I tell the story, kid, or you want to keep it hush-hush? We'll just say your story.
I didn't know there was a story, but go ahead.
I feel it's a good story. I feel you it's shit, right?
Yep, that's the story.
All right, put a pin in it. We're done here, folks. No, poor Bone. Like, you're constipated. Like, we're all old now. Remember Grandma? Like, as a kid, she'd be like sucking down medical magnesium. She'd make my stomach's like a football, and like that bitch couldn't shit, you know. And now that's you.
Well, from what I understand is, women get this quite often. Like, women get constipated more than men. Because I've only ever, I don't know if you've ever been constipated, either of you.
Oh, yeah.
But I heard when you're pregnant, it just,
It's
but,
awful. Yeah.
but I've only ever been constipated. This is the second time in my life.
That's it? Seriously?
The other time I had made a lasagna and I put like way too much cheese in it. I mean like 6 bags of cheese. And I think I had mom and dad over, so there was a bunch left over, and I ate it for like the next 3 or 4 days for like lunch, breakfast, and dinner.
Oh my God. Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so
like fucking
I couldn't shit for like a day.
Jesus.
Like a Flex Seal in there or something.
Man, it's awful. It is terrible though. Like, I know we're totally making fun of you, but it's awful. Like, when I was pregnant with my son, same thing. I was constipated for over a week. Like, nothing would come out of me, and it hurt so bad. And like, of course, you're pregnant too, so it like throws you off more. And like it felt like somebody was like stabbing me with a knife. Like, I couldn't get comfortable. Like, I couldn't like lay down, but I couldn't like stand up. Like, it was like awful. And finally, they gave me this stuff at the hospital, and it was kind of like a powdery, like a colon blow kind of stuff. I had to, like, I had to keep, they had to keep putting it in my like drink for like so long, and they're like, oh, you should go within a day or two, and I was like, okay. And I'll tell you, it was like, it was terrible. And then like, I don't know what I ate. Like, did I eat a piece of tire? Like, what was in there? It was terrible.
Well, I think
What's that?
Was it like plastic or something?
I don't know if it was plastic. I don't know.
I don't know. Did you check it when it came out? Like, I'm saving this motherfucker. Like, I picture the hospital doing this. They're giving you like anal blow, X-lax. They're doing this, and they go, we only got this one last option. They bring in like a John Holmes motherfucker with the biggest dick like your arm, fuck in the ass and jars you loose. Like, doc, I did a trick.
Oh. Yes. Anyway, it's just a really big poop, and then I felt better.
Bone, your wife's gonna earn her keep now. She's gonna get a rubber glove and just dig in there, or just dig around.
No.
I don't think that's what she signed up for.
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna say no on her behalf, because that's terrible.
Yeah. I don't want anybody digging in my ass. That's what I'm doing. I am on day 3 though, and yesterday was by far the worst. It was so far the cramping and stuff. It was so horrific yesterday, and today was my first day back to work. So I was just like, last night, my wife just like started like she gave me probiotics. She gave me magnesium at night, and this fucking Miralax,
yeah.
some powder in a drink.
Yeah, that's
man. I woke up about 3 a.m. out of a sound sleep, and I felt like a fucking demon was inside of me. I shit you not, like I mean, I felt like almost like a robot. I could feel things like moving, like halting and going. Brr, 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 brr. And I was just like, "What the fuck is going on? Am I dying?" And it just was extreme pain. And then like 3 farts later, I felt a lot better, but no poop yet. And then as I'm feeling this pain, I'm like sitting on the toilet. I'm looking at Facebook. And Mom posts something about, like, I wish I could hug my son just one last time, and a sad face. And I'm just like, am I dying?
Was it because of you?
No, it's probably you.
Oh, she thinks I'm dying?
No, she probably thinks you're not going to come back because, you're
so far away.
I'm coming back in the summer. Whatever. Listen, I feel that your shit should be fine. I'll be back this April. Anna, listen, and I feel your shit. You're so clogged up now, dude. I would fucking be putting a strainer on that toilet bowl. I think you ate some gold or something. I'd be panning that shit out when you go. I want to see what's in there. Like, let all the juice go through, and let's see what you got collecting that spaghetti strainer. You down? And then take a picture and show us.
I just want to shit.
Don't show.
I just want to poop.
Shit in the strainer. You got to show it. We'll put it up as a picture on this podcast.
Yesterday, some other siblings wanted to meet at McDonald's so the kids could play on the play skate. And I'm not going to eat McDonald's. McDonald's, he sits like a rock when you're regular. I can't eat McDonald's. So I'm just sitting there. I'm cranky. And of course, I fucking hate what McDonald's has turned into. You used to be able to go to McDonald's, you order your food, they give you your food within like 2 minutes, 5 minutes maybe. And now there's like 5 of them just sitting around, hanging out. Are you a mobile order? No. Okay.
Kiosk, right?
And I'm like, okay, I just wanted to order. Well, you can just use the kiosk. Like, motherfucker. And then you order through the kiosk, and they're just doing nothing. So your order's just sitting there. So they have, like, mobile orders. They have kiosk orders. They have fucking Uber orders. And it's just like, I'm right here. Just give me my fucking food.
Get the razor. Get the razor.
I'm full of shit and I'm enraged, but I'm trying to keep it cool because I don't want to choke these people out. And I'm just standing there, and we ordered 2 Happy Meals, and I fucking see this kid. And when I say kid, you think I would mean 16? He's probably like 26, but lives with his, long greasy hair, lives with his grandma's basement, And he's got these 2 Happy Meals, and he just keeps walking back and forth like he doesn't know what to put in them. And I'm like, I know that's mine.
Gotta put his dick in it for a kid.
I'm like, I just wanted to walk behind him. Like, you want me to fucking fill these things? Because I can do it. I know what's in them. You work there, and I can probably do the job better.
And they didn't put a toy in it. I had to go back in. They gave me everything but the toy. Like, the main reason I got this fucking shit meal is a toy.
Well, I see him walking back and forth. He finally puts a toy in. He puts the hamburger in. He puts the nuggets in the other one. He puts the French fries in. It's like this big fucking ordeal. He leaves behind the counter, and I'm trying to wave him down because I'm like, hey, those are mine. And he fucking goes back because he forgot the two milks. I'm trying to talk to him. He straight up ignores me. Walks around me, so I'm just like, well, fuck me. So I just follow him, and he goes back to the table, and he drops his food off at our table, which is I appreciate. And I'm like, but hey, I ordered a fountain drink with that. Oh, did you? Like, yeah. So I followed him back there. He gives me the fucking cup, and he puts the lid on, and then he's rubbing his finger around the ridge of the cup before he gives it to me. The lid. And I'm just like, it's like he's thinking about finger banging his fucking grandma or something. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on in his life, but he was not at work that day. Like, this kid was, and you know the kind. He's just like, lives with his grandma, greasy fucking long black hair. He watches fucking old lady fucking choke porn because his grandma wouldn't buy him all those fucking Fortnite fucking skins. So it's like, oh.
Volume 6.
Well, you are angry.
Get the razor. Remember the last podcast we did? And it was like, I told that story of I hated my job so much. I worked in the grocery store. And I was so mad that I would say, this job makes me so mad. What if you just, makes you so mad that you would just hack at your dick or your genitals with a razor and just mutilate your genitals because you're so mad. So like anytime something would go wrong in the store,
can't forget it.
Fucking something fell over, I would just yell, "Get the razor!" So I think maybe that could be a segment on here. If something's bothering you, you just had to get the razor moment. You just let us know. What made you want to stop? Like anything make you want to mutilate your genitals this week? No.
Not, I guess not. No, like.
All right.
Yeah.
This has been Get the Razor with Bo, who's constipated. So text
But
the razor.
is anybody else annoyed by like how McDonald's is now?
Yeah.
I am.
Like,
yes.
I
how
miss being able to
expensive it
go
is.
in and just get my food.
But how expensive it is. Like,
you know what I
this
would
is shit.
love?
Like, I'm expecting to pay a shit price for shit food. Like, this food is not. It's not better quality. It's not like, oh, they've stepped it up and they're using real food now. It's still, you're still eating like Play-Doh or whatever the fuck it is. And I'm like, why is it 3 times as much?
Cool.
Yes.
Right. And the toys remember when the toys we were kids and the toys were cool?
Yes.
Now you get like fucking cardboard Jenga or you know what I mean? Like,
I don't want to
nobody
like,
cares
what
about
the hell am I
that.
supposed to do with this? Nobody wants this. Nobody.
Like we got regular Jenga at home.
Hey, listen to me. Hey.
Fucking $9.99 at Target.
A couple old fuckers. And, you know what? On a side note, I would think it would be better if on this fucking play date, you felt the urge, you're like, I'm gonna shit, and like hallelujah. You should have just like blown ass in like one of those tubes and just ruined their day. Just fire hose
kids' day.
Just fire hose all the kids in your shit ass.
Oh my God.
That's how you get on a list. That's how you get on a list.
Just say something later.
Oh, they all have blackface.
Oh man, that's freakish too. What did you say, Slopdog? He finds you like because we called you and we were like texting, hey, you ready? And you just got to the bathroom and I was like, oh my God, what if I'm texting him and you're just laying on the toilet just bleeding out your ass? Like I'm just like, oh my God, I'm harassing you. And he takes the call and you're just bleeding out. And Slopdog's like, what did you say, Slopdog? What if he was the guy? He looked like Total Recall.
Yeah, the guy with the quaid, you know, but you know, the quaid thing coming out, except it's coming out of his balls.
Asshole bulging like the eyeballs. I'm sorry, kids. I love you. And, but
please don't. Yeah, don't please, Bo, don't die because Jesse and I won't be able to handle your funeral. We'll be hysterical the whole time. He died from shit.
My wife's just push it out hard. I'm like, no, that's how Elvis died. I don't know if anybody else knows that, but he was on the toilet pushing. Yeah,
he died on the pooper.
He was probably constipated. He was trying to push out some shit and had a heart attack.
Oh man.
Damn. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. We can't. We can't handle it.
I can't now. Like,
what?
Chowder. I'm going to tell you something. Slopdog already knows. This was going to be a long-running joke, so I thought it would be really funny. Okay. But I feel like you're going to see it before it happens anyway.
All right.
I'm going to be a dad again.
Oh, congratulations, kid.
Thanks. I was thinking about it. Like, maybe I'll just keep it from him for, like, the whole year, and then next summer when he shows up, and they'll be like, hey, you want to hold this baby? And like, whose baby? Oh, that's my baby.
Yeah.
It wandered into my backyard.
I thought it'd be hilarious, but then at the same time, like, I feel like the one time a year you jump on Facebook, you'd see a picture of the baby, and like, you never told me.
What's cut not telling me about this baby? Yeah.
I just thought it would be really funny. To just hand you a baby.
That's awesome, kid. When's it due?
May.
Awesome. March, April.
Are you guys going to find out, like, boy or girl, or you guys don't want to know?
We're going to find out. We should know soon.
Nice. Because I know with, like, everything's newer now, like with my daughter, like, they just did my blood work, and they were able to tell me, like, within, I don't know, I want to say it was super early, like maybe, 15 weeks or something. Like, I just went for, like, my blood work and, like, make sure everything's good, and it was right on there, like, male or female, and I was like, wow.
We're almost to that point, so we should know soon.
Awesome.
what was that movie, The Dictator? Like the wife is pregnant, and he's like, "So what is it, a boy, or you're gonna have an abortion?"
I just remember when we had a friend that was pregnant, and you were back in your moist chicken days, and you had that patch of Mr. T that said, "I pity the fool who doesn't have an abortion," and you wanted her to wear it on her stomach.
That's true. They would wear it. What's their problem? And what did you guys think back in the day when I was in moist chicken? What were your original thoughts? I remember once somebody came to see me once. I think you took out Robin. I'm not.
Oh yeah, God help me.
And I know both see me like once or twice, and we could never get like our bands to kind of sync up. What was you guys' thoughts of that band and me? Were you like,
I saw you a bunch of times.
What were your thoughts of the band though? Like, were you like, "Oh, it's a good band," or were you like, "I can't believe this is happening"? Or
no, I always thought you threw a good performance on. You're always a good performer. That's just you. No matter what you do.
You're just, you're you. Like, there's no other you. Like, if I, like, you know what I mean? I'm not like, he's so much like this person or he's so much like that person. No, he's not like any person. He's just, like, you're all about your own person, like, truly. Like, you're your own person.
So
selfish. Guys. Tell me how great I am. No, I wasn't going for that. I was just going for, I just know, like, looking back now that I'm older, I still am me.
So how good was I as he beats his meat?
Yeah. I just didn't know how, like, from the outside, like, especially family seeing it and going, oh my fucking Lord. Like I said, like, not looking for praise, just like, just wondering what someone's thought was outside the box. But you guys, it's just normal to you guys? That's something I would
it's just you.
We grew up together, so we're a year and a half apart, so I was pretty much in the box.
Just a mental patient. It's just something you did on stage rather than in our house. Yeah, okay. All right. I just didn't know because I remember sometimes I meet people and they're like, what the fuck? Gotta get water. And I'm like, we're just having fun and performing, man, trying to keep people's memories, you know? And,
gotta give people memories.
Yeah, it's just memories, man.
Moist chicken, giving people memories.
Classy. We're like the next Barry White, brother. And I don't. I said it earlier because Seth was saying about something. But hey, Full House. Don't you think Uncle? I don't know why I randomly going on this. Don't you think it always weirded me out? Remember Uncle Jesse had always like he'd always like, give me a kiss and like force the girl to give him a kiss. Don't you think that was weird? Like, or he'd be like very forceful with those kisses.
And it was like too much, and then like always kissing him on the lips too.
Always on the lips.
This is a TV show. People like I understand like at home, like when people kiss their own kids on the lips, it's like that's their kid, that's fine,
right.
Like that's their choice. But like always on the lips, and like these people aren't related. Like no, that's not right.
Right,
no.
and he's just like all these hot older women are like, he's so sexy. I'm like, bitch, he doesn't want you. He wants little girls. He wanted the lips. And he grabs them by their dungarees and flips them upside down. Oh boy. And then give me a kiss. And no. Oh, because he said have mercy. Both said have mercy. Elvis whatever.
He did have the best hair on TV. He had the best hair on TV, though.
Forever. And since Bone had to get the razor a few minutes ago, I had one. It was get the razor, and it was, I don't know how you guys feel. I'm going to do my old man moment. What makes me go, get the razor is fucking, everywhere you go now, they fucking put a tip on the goddamn receipt. Like, what am I tipping for? I'm buying the pizza. You helping out the business? I'm buying your pizza. So why am I tipping? Why am I tipping here, too?
Right.
I don't get it.
I have a hard time with that, too. Yes. Like, if
you're obligated.
Yes. Like Subway now. If you go and get a grinder, right, at the end it asks you to tip, and I'm like, they're not. It's not that like these aren't like people who are making $2-3 an hour. I completely understand that. I think you should tip when you go to a restaurant. Absolutely,
yes,
I'm not.
Just tip.
But like they're getting paid at least minimum wage, if not a little more, depending on how long they've worked there. Like, why am I tipping them? Like, what? Like they're just doing. Like, I don't mean to be sounding like an asshole, but they're just doing their job. Like that's their whole job.
Dude, I'm telling you,
tipping was designed to compensate for low wages for waitresses and waiters. And I have no problem with somebody, if somebody's waiting on me, if I'm at a sit-down restaurant, you're getting a tip. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
If you move my furniture, I tend to give a tip. If I get a tattoo, I tend to get a tip. There's certain things I do give a tip for.
You get a haircut, you give a tip, right? Like a haircut. Yeah, exactly.
Well, my wife gives me haircuts, so.
I was a kid. I never gave a tip for a haircut. Yeah, whatever.
You gave her just the tip.
Just the tip. This is for later.
But listen though. Like I feel the same way. Like I'll fucking go, and now I'll make a fucking note that I'm not tipping. He's like, and they go, like, feel free to tip if you want. And I go, no, thank you. And I'll fucking tip it right in their face. No tip. Go fuck your mother with this no tip. Nay's like, I kind of feel like,
I don't know if you have to go that far.
I gotta fucking watch out for Nay goes. She'll tip him, and she'll tip him like a 15%. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind? What are you tipping? It's crazy. And then I asked someone we had a register. I'm like, does that go to you? Do you guys all split it? Does it go to the fucking cook in the back? Who's this going to? And they're like, take a fucking pillow, old man. And I'm like, get the razor. And I can't take it. I can't take it. Like, I don't know. Don't fucking put a tip on there. Like, if you're a waitress or something, yes, you get tipped, but not fucking everywhere you go. And then, like, we fucking, during the pandemic, we went to this fucking Chinese place. Fuck you, pig. And this guy, he fucking was like, oh, the pandemic. You want to tip a little extra for the girls? Oh, you pay them more, you cocksucker. Like, fuck your mother, you fucking cunt. And, I got very angry. I didn't go there anymore. I'm like, don't fucking make me feel obligated I got a tip because these fucks, go fuck off. I don't know. I get angry, clearly. And, that kind of gets me angry.
The one fast food place, there is one fast food place I do tip.
Is it Jimmy John's?
And that's Jersey Mike's.
Because they cut it in front of you?
They cut the meat in front of me. They're always super polite.
They do a lot of work.
They do. And not only, but they're really nice there. They're really cool. Yeah. Everyone that I've gone to, they're taught to be polite and courteous. Yeah. When I order a piece of bread for my son with cheese on it only, they don't act like I'm a fucking piece of shit. And they don't charge me for like a small ham grinder or something. It's not $10 for a piece of bread and cheese. They legitimately charge me for like a garlic bread, which is $1.99.
That's not bad.
So I appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So because that's all my son will eat. You know, he doesn't eat. He doesn't eat lunch meat or something.
Well, yeah, no, I totally get that. Like when we take ours somewhere, like it's the same way. It's like not going to eat much, and sometimes they want to charge you like this for a full price of a meal. And I'm like, well, no, we just ordered a side of fries for her. Like, I don't want to pay $12 for a small side of fries.
I think, like, I went to the movie theater, and I've been trying to just drink water because I'm a fat cunt and I'm going to die soon. So I'm like, I just need like a large, can I just have a cup of water? And he's like, all right, well, I got to, and he's like, going to give it to me. He's like, well, I got to charge you for a soda. I'm like, no, I don't want to pay $7 for a fucking water. I go, I'll pay like for the cup and the water and the ice, like, is that $1 or something? $2? Like, at max, you know? He's not going to charge you the soda. I go, yeah, never mind. And I just fucking said, go fuck yourself. I'll bring a bottle of water next time you come.
It's funny if you just walked over and started sucking water out of the sheet. It was free.
The thing is, I don't mind paying. And I know what you say about Jimmy John's. Sorry, Jimmy John's, you do that in the grinders. I'm still not fucking tipping you. And you know,
Jersey Mike's. I don't go to Jimmy John's.
I don't even know. I don't think there's a Jimmy John's around here.
Jersey Mike, fucking sucking cum, fucking I don't know where the fuck you're going. Listen, wherever you're going, they cut the meat in front of you. I still go, no, man, that's just not it, dude. Like, it's like, I'm not tipping the fucker at McDonald's, man. Like, I mean, they're putting their shit together. I mean, so I don't want to get you guys off of McDonald's again, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm not tipping those fucks. Like, they should be tipped on anybody, right? I mean, if they're doing their job, because that job sucks. I worked at a KFC when I was a kid. Fucking worst job I ever had in my life. And,
I'll be right back.
Basically, long story short, what makes me want to get the razor is just fucking this over all these companies now putting the tip on all of their receipts. And a lot of people will tip because they feel fucking obligated. They don't want to look like a jerk. I'm not going to tip you. I mean, again, tip job, like a waitress, tattoo artist, something like that, you'll get a fucking tip because that's a tip job. but not you working behind a register at fucking Walmart or fucking Subway or wherever. God bless you. Whatever job, if you love that job, awesome. There's nothing wrong with working there. Not saying there's anything wrong with working there. I'm just saying, get that fucking tip off those receipts, motherfuckers. It's fucking annoying.
Well, the employees don't really have the choice of it.
No, I'm not saying the employees, but I'm saying the businesses. Like, they need to get those fucking tips off there, man. Because it's fucking, I hate it.
Really, I don't think that they're probably even giving the kid behind the register or the kid that made your sandwich the tip, to be honest with you. They probably don't ever see that money. It's probably just they make $10 an hour and that's what they get. That's it. I don't even know what minimum wage is, but you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Whatever minimum wage is, that's what they get. It's 15?
15 okay. It's gonna be 15. Like it's gonna be like 15.69 in January.
Holy shit! Wow.
That's like $10, $5. I feel
like anybody else? Do you guys feel like super old? Like I worked at like when I was like 15, I worked at Park and Shop, and I made $3.50 an hour. I think.
I made $5.25 at Blockbuster.
Yes. And you were like, wow, big money, right? Like
I was like, I'm a fucking high roller, bitch. Because all I was buying was CDs. You know what I mean? And paying my mom hush money so let me eat her pussy. And, no, I'm joking. And, that's horrible. And,
so you should call her and be like, do you want a hug now, Mom? And she'll be like, no, fucker.
I heard your podcast. You're like, fuck, get the fuck out of here. I hope you do now, you cunt.
You dog dick.
Oh, dog dick. Dude, I got this thing. I think Bowden made a little jingle for it, too. There was this lady, and, you know, like she's a dog dick. Bowden's like, we should do something like where we do like a dog dick in the news, like it's something, so like a crazy story to happen. There was this lady in Ohio, and she fucked her student, and then like her parents, and like she ended up being crazy, and then they kept her away from her, and then the fucking teacher started shooting up the school, and then they like had to put charges on her, and I think there's a trial ongoing or something like that. But that's like a dog dick in the news, but it made me think of when I was in school. I wish that would happen. Like, I mean, I know like it's wrong, but I would have loved the fucking teacher when I was in school. I remember like there was that one teacher kid. She was an art teacher. And there was a rumor that don't say name. And there was a rumor that this art teacher in high school fucked a student every year. I remember like fucking always trying to be like, oh, get closer or something like that. I remember we take like my mom's lipstick. And I remember like because this lady wore like a lot of lipstick, and on this she'd always have the same bottle, and where her lips were, there was always lipstick around the fucking bottle of it. And I remember being like, I knew she fucked a student every year. So when I would masturbate, I'd take like some of that lipstick and I'd put it all around my dick and jack off, thinking I was fucking that teacher.
You know that was our mom's lips.
I was just going to say your mom had to use that. What the hell? No.
Slopdog, lock up your lipstick.
Seriously, holy shit! I'm terrified now. I don't even.
Next time I go to your house,
somebody use this
bathroom. You're gonna go. Your husband's gonna see. You're gonna grab lipstick out of the cabinet and throw it in the garbage. Why are you doing that for? Yes, he's here. He's in the bathroom. I don't know if he jerked off with my lipstick or not.
Just throw it out. It's not worth it. Just throw it out.
Black days, summer nights. But Billy Madison. I don't know.
Glad I called that guy.
Glad I called that guy. Oh. That movie is on my top 10. We were talking about how we were going to do a top 10 on this podcast, the top 10 comedy movies. You guys have your movies, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bone? Not on the list. It's not even an honorable mention, but there was a movie we all recently were talking about. Remember the movie Overboard, right? Kurt Russell, Goldie Hawn. I don't know which where they met, but it was a fucking good movie as a kid. The remake, I never even watched it. Go fuck your mother on that movie. Never watched it. Never going to watch it. Go fuck off. Anyway, so the old one, you know, it's good and, you know, everything. And then we all, as you get older, you realize this is a movie about, like, rape or kidnapping, right? Like, I mean, I remember, and then, but what's the song he was singing? Go ahead, Bo.
No, because that one song, it's like Jim Danny gonna get you. I don't even remember the name of the song. I can't remember the real name.
It's Jim Danny to the rescue.
But they used it like through the whole movie. But it pretty much just should have been like Jim Danny gonna rape you. Jim Danny gonna rape you. Jim Danny gonna rape you. Rape Jim Danny, rape Jim Danny. Like, because that's what the movie was. Like, if you think about it, like, this woman owed him money. This rich woman that threw him off the boat. He was supposed to be making closets for her.
Pay with her pussy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then she fell in the water and got amnesia, and he saw her on the news. So he went and picked her up and pretended like it was his wife and put her to work. And they fell in love. And I'm just like,
and he paid her really terribly. We watched it recently, and he's like, oh yeah, he's talking to his buddy, and he's like, yeah. So I figured $25 a day, for this many days, and wifey poo will be good. I forget how long, but $25 a day? Like, what?
Just say you're keeping her forever, you fucking sick.
That's so mean. Yes. And just take care of my kids. What if she was a fucking psycho? He didn't know.
This is a horrible, an 80s concept of like, this is great, but now you look back at it and you go, I mean, I don't want him to cancel that movie, but woke people aren't going this movie's about rape? Come on now, they're fucking doing stupid stuff. I don't want it to be canceled because don't get all woke on it, motherfuckers. But that movie's
it's really wrong. It is truly wrong. And then the part, I don't know, I noticed it this past time. I've seen that movie, I have no idea how many fucking times, but a lot of times. And the part towards the end where the husband is talking into the big shell, and he's like, ooh, Tafoti, I miss you, or something like that. Yeah. There's a huge stack of porn next to him, porn, videos. Because one says, the big pink clam, and I was what? Never, the same thing. Because I was like, what are those books? And then I looked closer, and I'm like, what is this? The big pink clam? I'm like, no, those are books.
I'm going to rewatch it to see that. It's like that in the movie, fucking, I never noticed it until you told me it, and when fucking Christmas Vacation, where they're going, and he goes, and he whispers in her ear, go get the rubber sheets and the gerbils. And I'm like, oh my God, they're ass fucking with those gerbils. Because I don't remember seeing those kids with gerbils and stuff. And that fucking movie. That was a great movie. I love that movie. That'll fucking be on there for sure. Close to Christmas.
Yeah, towards Christmas, we'll have to do a top Christmas list.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Jim Dandy gonna rape you. Jim Dandy gonna rape you.
But it's seriously, that is what the whole movie is about. It's about
what?
It's about rape and indentured servitude.
Yeah, and then he's and how he's so gross too. He's always sweaty, and he's trying to climb on top of her, and she's always no, and he's oh, not tonight. And I'm what?
You think that they fell in love, and then she thinks about it a couple of years in, and she's like, you know what he actually did to me? It's she totally had what's that called? Munchausen syndrome, not Munchausen.
Yes.
Munchausen.
No, it's something else. Munchausen's when you poison your kids so they're sick.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. You keep making.
But I know what you're saying. I was going to say Stockholm.
Stockholm syndrome. There you go.
Yes, that sounds right. Yeah.
I totally had Stockholm syndrome. It's if there would have been a part 2, it would have been a court. It would have been just a trial.
And in the end,
she got some counseling, and she was just hey.
I love that.
And the other just would have been a montage with, Jim Dandy to the rescue.
Except Kurt Russell getting raped in prison.
Maybe that's where, Chowder, maybe that's where, your urge to rape came from. Maybe that's where it came from.
God,
watched Overlord too much.
Oh, my God. Hey, wait, let's put that in context. Listen to the last episode, by the way. I just don't go. That's where your urge to rape come from. No one's listened to the second episode ever. They're like, this guy rapes people? No! When I was a kid, before I had sex, I only wanted to fuck women. That's one of the scenarios. If I had sex, I was fine. And that became my urge to rape. And my wife. And
now your wife just punches you in the dick. Oh.
Oh, side note, movies. Number movies. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not, Jurassic Park. I think that's one of the awesome, best movies. But that scene, that girl where she's eating the Jello. Is it the Jello scene or is it when they're by the cars where she just looks up and then she goes, nah! And yells like that? I just want to feed her to the fucking T-Rex. I fucking so annoyed. Yells. Are you annoyed by that? Anybody else? No. As I was watching this thing, they were talking about where the people of Jurassic Park now came up on my YouTube feed or some shit, and that clip came up of her seeing the dinosaur and then doing and then just the way she screams, I'm just like, go fuck yourself. And I don't know. Anyway.
Wow.
How dare you be scared?
No, it's the way she does it. It's the way she does it. I think it's her acting. Like you know that kid from fucking. I mean, I'm one to talk with my fucking mush mouth, but that little girl from fucking Mrs. Doubtfire, right? That
Yeah.
can't talk for beans.
Oh yeah, yeah.
God bless her. And she's got. I think her tongue's too big for her mouth. God bless her. I hope she grows to be awesome. But bitch, your tongue, fucking do something. And I
Wow.
No, I don't know, whatever. God bless America. I'm just saying, I just seen that part. Anyway, all right. Real quick, let's go to the top. All right, so we were talking, and we had a top 10 list of our top 10 movies, and I surprisingly had a hard time. I don't know why, but I did.
There's so many good comedies.
And I got a couple honorable mentions before I get into it. My honorable mentions are Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. It's Dave and Mike. But I just recently watched it. That was a really good movie. Airheads is really good. Where the Meet the Millers or Where the Millers is really good. And that's just a couple that didn't make my list, but I remember I was battling back and forth with a couple of them. All the Jackass movies, I love all of them, and so I can always put those on and have a good time. But are we just gonna run through them? How do you always want to do it? Go 10, 10, 10, or?
How do you guys want to do it?
However, whoever wants to go first, just do your 10 to 1.
All right, I'll go. I go 10. 10's the worst. 1's the best. I think is what we're doing. So I got 10. Better Off Dead. Number 9, I got Billy Madison.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 8, I got This Is the End. No, this fucking list is heavy. Seth Rogen and I'm sorry. It was good.
I just don't feel Seth Rogen.
And, I don't know, love his shit. And 7, I got Sausage Party. Love that cartoon. Spoiler, there's that scene we're all the things are getting together and all the food. I don't know. And,
no, my favorite was I remember I was listening to the radio when Sausage Party came out, and all these parents were super mad because they didn't fucking watch the trailer on YouTube or anything. They just saw it was a cartoon, so they brought their kids to it.
Yeah,
they were horrified that the food was fucking and stuff. It's watch trailer before you bring your kid to the movie's called Sausage Party. Jesus.
Dude, I recently brought my 2 kids to see Strays, that movie with the dogs, and Will Ferrell's in it, and Jamie Foxx is there, and they're swearing and stuff, their dogs, It's a little dirty, and I felt like, oh my God, people are going to think I'm such a horrible parent. There were people there with their kids. We're the oldest kids there, and I felt like a great parent.
But you watched the trailer before you brought it to them, and your son's favorite part was when the dog said he was going to bite the guy's dick off. So you know what you're getting into.
He tells strangers, dude. Dad, we watched a movie where a guy gets his dick bitten off. This is to a fucking stranger. Child services. And I'm like, no. I gotta be oh my
God. That's why you guys just gotta keep moving so they can't catch it. Just keep moving.
They can't catch us. Track us by our shit, motherfuckers. And, where is it? Sausage Party. Number 6, I got Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Love that movie. And number 5 is That Thing You Do. 4, Superbad. 3, 40-Year-Old Virgin. 2, I got Dazed and Confused. And my number one is Grandma's Boy. Fucking love that.
Grandma's Boy is so good. Yes.
It makes me laugh. I watched that movie the other night. Even we were at a spot where there's no service, so I watched it. And dude, for some reason I dreamt that I fucked an old lady and I came in my underwear, and I was like, oh my god, if that ain't a number one, I don't know what is. And so that's my top 10.
Wow.
Slopdog, you want to go next?
You want to go next? Tell us about your number one that made you cream your jeans.
I don't have one that made me cream my jeans, though.
Number one that make you get the mop. I mean, let me tell you, my mom loves Vin Diesel, right? You know that, right, Mo?
Yeah.
Because the other day I was thinking, I'm not gay or anything. There's nothing wrong with being gay, but I'm not gay. But Jason Statham is a good-looking motherfucker. You know what I mean? If I was a woman, I'd be like, fucking tear this puss up. And Statham, whoever me in real life, fucking awesome. Nice to meet you. You're a sexy man. Anyway, and then my mom fucking loves Vin Diesel. She's always like, ooh, Vin Diesel. So, like, she's watching Fast and Furious with her hands Fast and Furious in her fucking panties.
Ooh.
You know, and she's like, get the mop, you know what I mean? And so anyway, so like if she watched Fast and Furious, she'd be doing that anyway. So nothing like that. You're number one to do that.
No.
All right, moving on. All right, what's your top 10? So I'm like,
Although on a side note of that, like Jason Statham, that's like my husband's like. He's like, if I was gonna turn, like if I was gonna go the other way, it'd only be for him.
oh man, he's gonna fucking.
So then I'm gonna watch a movie that I'm like, I don't know, are you turning? Should I be with
Remember, like for a while, like every movie I loved had Mark Wahlberg in it, and you're like, I think you love him.
Yeah, I'm like, I think you want to marry him. You're like, shut up.
now your husband and I are gonna double team Statham, fucking London Bridges.
I can see it now. Like Slopdog, you come home,
from England, right?
You know, Jay has taken on this guy, this bald-headed guy, and you're just like, it's Jason Statham. It's like, that's just some guy you met at the gym.
It's just a way for your husband to just admit he's gay. He's just bringing home bald-headed guys. It's Statham. A hall pass.
Hall pass.
And you're like,
and I'm like, no.
Jason's got to bring home. Listen, there's 4 in there, reaming you out. And just hanging by his asshole on the doorknob when they leave. Wow. And they go on the other side, and to get him off, they just go to the other side and turn the door handle.
Ooh. Oh, my God. All right, well.
All right, what was your top 10?
Wow. All right, mine aren't in like order. Like I couldn't decide like which ones I like. These are like ones that I really like, but I didn't like put them in order from like 1 to 10. Does that make me suck? Probably, but.
Boo!
Right. Get out! Oh, you whore! So I have. I did pick We're the Millers. Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates. Fired Up. Anybody else ever watch Fired Up?
No, you recommended it, but I never watched it. But you also recommended Mike and Dave, and I bought it for like $1, and I never watched it. And I finally watched it. Like, this fucking movie's some tits. I love it. All right.
It sounds like it's a stomp the yard kind of game.
It's like a cheerleading movie. Okay, it's a comedy. Yeah. It's about these 2 kids that play football, and then they're like, oh, we should go to cheerleading camp because they can get with all the girls, you know, if they go to cheerleading camp. So that's what they do. But it's just like a silly, it reminds me of like, kind of like Porky's, but not like as raunchy, but like that same kind of comedy, just like funny and fun.
Fuck, I love Porky's.
But like, it makes me think of Porky's, like, but not, it's not as like violent, like there's nobody's dick like flapping out or anything, but like, it's not like that dirty, but it's like that same kind of like fun to it. I don't know how to explain it. Like, if you watch it, it's just silly. I laugh every time I watch it. Like, if I'm in a bad mood, Jay just puts it on, and I just start laughing because I love that movie. Anyway, so maybe that's my number one. Okay, so Sex Drive. Sex Drive is a good one.
That's a good too. Honorable mention, yes.
Euro Trip.
Did you say Sex Guy?
Sex Guy. No. Sex Drive.
No, I've never heard of that.
You never heard? Oh my God, you got to watch that. Right, Chowder? He needs to watch that, Sex Drive?
Dude, that fucking movie's good. It's like a kid is like, he's like
watch
his girlfriend is like,
like, look it up. It might still be on Netflix. I think it's on Netflix or Hulu right now. Like, just look it up and watch it. It's like a B movie. It didn't like, I didn't know it existed until I happened to just watch it, and I was like, oh my God, this fucking movie is amazing.
Like,
and then I made Jay watch it, and
then
I made Jesse watch it. Like, it's so much fun to watch. And there's not really anybody big in it, but I don't know, it's really good. Just give it a go. You'll like it.
Yeah, it's a good one. That is a high recommend.
Euro Trip.
That's good.
That's an old one, but that's a good one.
But he throws him the change, like a nickel. The guy goes, "I quit," because it's like in that country, a nickel's are with $20.
Vacation, the new Vacation, you know.
That's
with the
really
rims
funny,
actually. Role Models. You guys have seen Role Models, right?
Yeah, I love Role Models. It's fun.
I think just makes me laugh every time. Office Space is a good one.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, that's classic.
Just Friends. We just watched that recently. Just Friends. You know, not the ham I just bought. That one. Old School. I love Old School. And Wayne's World 2 is like an honorable mention. It doesn't quite fit on my list, but I still love Wayne's World 2. There's a lot of jokes that like people don't get anymore, I think, because we're older, but I still love it.
No, and Wayne's World 2 is one of those movies where 2 is better than 1.
Yes. Yes.
It's very hard to do, and it's like 2 is better than 1. And oh, side note, honorable mention. I remember not honorable mention, but it is a good movie too. But Dodgeball. You talking about the cheerleader? That girl, remember? Like it shows him being a cheerleader, and there's that big fat girl. She's on top. She was on that show. All that.
Mhm. Yep.
She falls like on her like I think her pussy. His head goes like on her pussy or something, right? Because she falls and slips. She lands. I remember like pausing that and jacking off to that part of the movie because I remember like because I like big girls now. I remember like that's all right.
You have mom's lipstick on your dick.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
How about you, Bo, with your list?
Okay, mine actually is very 80s heavy. Couple honorable. I had such a hard time with this because I could have done a top 50 easy. You know, there's so many good comedies.
Yeah.
You guys said a bunch that just didn't even occur to me, and they totally easily at any day I made this, it could have been different. But some honorable mentions. Yeah, I'll once in a while I like lists, so I'll make lists by myself, and then I'll go back a year later and remake the list, see if it changes.
No, I used to do it with poor Slopdog when I was a kid. I used to do, like top 10. I do like I get all our like cassettes and CDs, and I'd be like, oh, let's do a top 10 of the best songs that we own, and do stuff. And Slopdog was like, all right. And then after watching, like, enough of these fucking lists already, you know. And all right, Kim, what's your top 10?
So some honorable mentions: Spies Like Us, Ghostbusters.
Bigger than a bird box.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
You guys remember Spies Like Us?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes.
Ghostbusters.
Hey, what do you do? No one else can dance like you. Hey, what's all the fuss? There ain't nobody like Spies Like Us.
When every comedy had its own song. Somebody wrote a song for the comedy. It was wonderful.
Assless Chaps in it? Was that Spies Like Us?
It was what?
Did Eugene Levy have assless chaps in that movie?
Yeah, I believe so. If it wasn't that movie, it was another movie. I remember he had assless chaps in some movie.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Spies Like Us, sorry.
Sorry. So these were still my honorable mentions. Spies Like Us, Ghostbusters, Hot Fuzz, The Man with Two Brains, The Great Outdoors, and
yes.
Great Outdoors is great.
Nothing But Trouble.
Nothing But Trouble. No shit. That's a weird but great movie. I think I'm starting to look like one of the guys that aren't allowed in the house, so I gotta lose some weight. But it's looking real good. I feel like I dropped the ball with my honorable mention. I feel like I fucking fucked this anyway. But
right.
All right. So what's your top 10?
My actual top 10. Okay. So 10 was I Love You Man. 9 was
that's a good one.
9 was Dragnet with Dan Aykroyd and
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. That's such a good movie.
Yeah, we watched that just recently. It's on one of the things. I don't know which one, but we watched that recently.
Yeah, I got it for like $5.
I forgot all about this movie.
I got it for like $5 on Vudu a couple years ago. I got number 8, Three Amigos.
Oh yes. I haven't watched that in forever.
I know. I just watched it the other day again. It's so good. 7 was Loverboy. Remember that movie? Greatest concept for a fucking comedy ever. Do you remember Slopdog?
I don't know if I remember that one. Like I remember the name, but I can't picture like.
Yeah. John Dempsey. He's home for his parents won't pay for his college, and he's a pizza delivery boy, and he basically becomes a gigolo by accident. And he's a delivery boy, so when he knows when it's like a woman that's ordering sex and not pizza because they order extra anchovies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's extra anchovies because of like the puss, like they're like puss fish extra anchovies. No.
Oh.
I don't know.
I think
remember
it's because
that one.
nobody
I'll
else
have to watch that.
I'll watch it. It's so good. It's. And it's like he ends up getting like these angry husbands that are chasing him down and stuff. And he's just got to pay for college.
Right, I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds. I just gotta go put my daughter to bed real fast. So I'll be right back. Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to finish the list?
No, we'll finish and then we'll wrap up. For that, we'll get everyone going. It's like definitely later where you guys are. I'm only 2 hours behind you guys now, which is pretty good. And but we're in
much better.
Arizona. We're in Quartzsite, and which I thought was in Steve. This is a QU. Go figure. And yeah, it's like kind of a place where it's like big and known, like where a lot of RVers come and stay, and you get like a pass. You can stay here for like 7 months if you wanted to out of the year, and it's pretty legit. So yeah, so we're here. We were just at a hot spring. Oh my God, kid, we were at a fucking hot spring, and it was awesome, dude. I went to go get a hot spring, just a guy's dick bobbing in there. Like he's just like it's optional. And he's just like, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, Becky, look at this dick. And yeah, he was just balls to the wall. And then another time we're in there, my wife.
I love how that was like the best point. You're just like, these hot springs, this guy's dick was bobbing. Like,
oh no, it was
that was like the best part.
No, I'm just saying it was awkward. Like it was a nice hot spring, like going into a nice hot bath, and then we go, and then we're doing it again, and then a group of like kind of teenagers-ish, 20s come over. One guy, there are kids in the pool, just gets right in with his dick. And I'm like, so I'm kind of keeping an eye on the situation, just going. I mean, if he's not like searching scoping out my kids, I'm okay. He was definitely distance away from him and everything, so I felt comfortable. I mean, everyone wears shorts anyway, but I don't know. Maybe it's a culture thing. I don't know. But either way, I was like, maybe a little uncomfortable. And then we quickly got out after that. And but it was an awesome thing. It was like an outside bath. We did our dishes out there. Remember we showed you? And I was like, oh my God. I was laughing. I was telling my wife, I was like, fucking, you were like, oh, that's nice. What is that? What is that? A fucking marble countertop? I'm like, oh my God. But no, it's nice. It's like an outdoor hot tub. It's just natural spring water. It comes in piping hot. And sitting there with strangers.
That reminds me of the new Vacation movie.
Yeah.
Their special hot spring.
Oh my God, I was worried about that. Like, I'm just like, hey, thanks, buddy. I like your rat. What? Get off me. I don't know you. And I was like, oh my God, it's just needles and just toilet paper in the fucking water. I was like, oh my God.
They kind of remake or they kind of redo everything nowadays. So when that was coming out, I was really worried, but they did a good job.
That was really
I was pretty impressed by it.
That's like just as good, if not better than the original, I think. And
yeah,
I still think Christmas Vacation is the best out of all the vacation movies. So it's yeah. It's by far, and that was me last year too, Andy. So I feel like I'm Andy now, riding around an RV and just trash. And and last year I emptied the shitter on Christmas. Like the shitter was full, and like if someone walked by, I was like, "Shitter was full. Merry Christmas." I lived the movie. It was great. And, get the rubber sheets and the gerbils, and we were So I don't know, but yeah. So we'll be here, I think, here where we are now, or in this area probably for Christmas, and then head out. Probably we'll go during some of the winter. We'll go Phoenix, and then we'll head like through Texas, and again like my number 2 is Days to Confuse. I love that movie. I want to like get some Days to Confuse things because it's through Austin. So try and get some Office Space stuff is there too. To try and get that stuff as I go through Texas and just kind of stay south so we don't really run into bad weather. And then as it gets warmer, head up to east, and then we'll see everyone in hopefully April-ish time. We'll see everybody, cool. And we'll be there for a little bit of the summer, and then head out as it starts to before it gets too cold again. And
is this going to be like permanent life now?
And what?
Is this going to be like permanent life now?
For now, yeah, dude, I'm loving it. It's great. Like, my dream, like, would be fucking kind of keep traveling this for a bit, and then maybe People When I Poo Club takes off a little bit, and I'd just love to be able to just do that and this. Kid, I feel like I'd have a heart attack in a day. It's like, there's no way I can live that life, you know? And, but our overhead's low, you know? Like, we keep everything kind of low, you know? And, but no, it's fucking great, man. It's good. You see some good stuff. There's some crazy stuff we see, though. Like I said, a couple dicks bobbing in the hot springs, and but it was bobbing for Apple, so it's okay. And then, you know, you take a shower and stop. You go from there. Oh my God, like, that one spot we're at where the bullet casings were in the dirty panties. I kicked the condom, and now like my feet are starting to get like a rat. I think I got gonorrhea on my foot from this condom I kicked in the fucking spot. Is that possible? And I have some kind of sexually transmitted disease on my foot from the fucking condom I kicked. And
let me get that checked out.
Pros and cons, you know. So yeah, my foot's very rashy right now. When I walk, it hurts my feet, and they're very sensitive.
You can't leave that condom for what your feet look like.
Oh boy, here my wife chimed in from the fucking far core. Can't blame fucking condom from how my feet look. I don't know. Oh boy, they get a little something, and my feet are starting to look like because you know fucking that Michael Weird Al video Fat, where his hands are getting fat and stuff. That's like my feet. I'm kind of getting there. Oh, it's getting horrendous. So yeah, I'm trying to not use much salt and as much whatever water. So drink more water. So we'll see what happens. And
dude, I've been so sick lately. Like again, like last week, I was bedridden the whole week
from the shit. Right?
I've lost at least 21 pounds. Now, I didn't even check since this time that I haven't eaten really in days. But in the last month, I've had a stomach flu for a week. I had strep for a week. I didn't eat either of those weeks, and then I can't shit for 3 days, so I'm barely eating any food.
Oh my God!
Hey, hold on a sec. I'm sorry. So you were sick and then you got constipated?
Yeah, I think it's from the amoxicillin.
Oh yeah,
and all that
it can
cheese.
Be. Yeah. Because
no, and the ricotta cheese,
what?
I ate by the fistful. like in fucking that movie, Never Been Kissed. Remember the brother has to eat the coleslaw? Go. That's how you were with the ricotta cheese. Just fucking house again. I did shit.
Oh my God.
Oh, so what was your top 10, kid? What was your top 10?
Oh, okay, so number 6 was That's My Boy.
Okay.
Hey, that's connected to our dog dick in the news.
That is.
That was in Ohio. She fucked a kid. She fucked a student.
Dog dick in the news.
Remember I said lipstick. Whatever. Anyway, go ahead.
Number 5 was Bachelor Party.
Oh, I forgot about Bachelor Party.
Diane, let me
number 4 is. I love that movie as a kid. I still love it. Number 4 is The Burbs.
Oh, I never seen that. Someone beat a trash can before. I never seen that before. Someone drive down the driveway.
You never saw The Burbs?
No, remember he says that when the guy drives down the driveway and beats the garbage can with a stick. He's like, I've never seen that. I've never someone creepily drive down the driveway and beat their garbage and drive back. I've never seen that Go ahead.
Number 3 was Back to School. I watched it the other day. I forgot how fucking funny that movie is, and the score for it is Danny Elfman does it. That's why it's such a brilliant score for a comedy.
That's the one where he's like, "Hey, we're all getting laid." That's my right name. Fuck off. Oh, I don't respect it.
Number 2.
Fucking on.
Number 2 is Clue, and
anybody here? Look out!
The timing in Clue is just brilliant. Like those drops, runs down the hall, stabs the cook. It's just such a brilliantly put together movie. Like they're talking about remaking it, and I'm just like, no, you can't remake Clue. You're going to fuck it up. Like,
but it might be Reynolds, maybe, but the original's so good. The
original's so good, and there's so many amazing actors and actresses in it that just their delivery of their lines are just so fucking good. But and number 1 was Trading Places, because I just fucking love Trading Places. I can watch that movie 100 times.
Places?
I love Trading Places. Yeah, I'm really into those 80s. Like that's what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
It's like Tom Hanks, Dan Aykroyd, Eddie Murphy.
What was your number 3?
Back to School.
Back to School. Voices. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Voices. Do you guys know anybody who could do Clint Eastwood?
Not I know of.
Can you do a Clint Eastwood, kid? No. I'm gonna ask. I was setting out stuff for people to do some
Do you feel lucky? Do you feel lucky, punk? Do you feel lucky, punk? I can't do that now. I'd have to listen to him and try it. Do you feel lucky, punk?
How about that's
Are you looking at my house?
How about me?
You feel any problem here?
Yeah. No. Sound like does anything sound like Clint Eastwood? No.
She's like, it doesn't sound like Clint Eastwood at all.
Is it better at least on my Rodney Dangerfield?
You're staring at my dick.
Yeah. Well, no, but that's what I wanted. I want to do that sketch where Clint Eastwood is the guy can only masturbate with Clint Eastwood over his shoulder and be like, "Come on, pull that blood. You're the champ." You know what I mean? And I don't know. I think that'd be very funny. But I can't do a Clint Eastwood voice. I got to reach out and see if people can do a Clint Eastwood.
Put your mother's lipstick all over it.
Did something hang up?
It's hard.
Where are you? I think we lost her.
1 is not available. At the top,
all right.
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
All right, we lost Slopdog.
1 for more options.
Oh, we lost her. I hope she's not dead. Slopdog, you hear this? I hope you're not dead. Well, you can't hear us if you're dead. All right, well, I hope you're good. Hope you're, I don't know. God bless you. Let us know you're okay. We'll text you in a minute. All right, kid. Much love. We'll talk next week. Hopefully all 3 of us. Again, unless you drop that or something. And
if you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. Press 3 to continue recording where you left off. Press 4.
All right, kid. I love you. We'll check out Slopdog next week.
You have pressed an incorrect key. If you are satisfied with your message, press 1 to listen to your message. Press 2 to erase and re-record. Press 3.